Zuckerberg's Facebook just got destroyed by Microsoft. Will Microsoft develop an alternative for the metaverse? Sounds like a lot, isn't it? Now, we are going to tell you all about it, so stay tuned until the end of the video, as we got a few shocking facts that will blow your mind. Facebook is a firm that everyone despises, and many people believe that CEO Mark Zuckerberg is much ahead of his time. On October 28, 2021, Facebook rebranded to Meta in a widely publicized press event to reflect Mark Zuckerberg's Metaverse vision. Zuckerberg said the development represents the company's commitment to establishing the Metaverse platform while addressing at a live-streamed virtual augmented reality conference. You'll be able to do almost anything you can imagine in the Metaverse. Get together with friends and family, work, learn, play, shop, create, as well as completely new experiences that don't really fit how we think about computers or phones today, said CEO Mark Zuckerberg in his Founders Letter 2021. He also stated that the world's most popular social networking site will continue to be known as Facebook. Now, many people now consider Facebook to be a dying company. Facebook is no longer relevant to millennials and Generation Z. However, Facebook's new name could be a terrible sign for the firm. Why? Well, in Hebrew, the word meta means dead. Perhaps it's just folklore, but Meta's true problem was disclosed this week when the firm reported falling customers for the first time, forcing the company to lose 20% of its market share and wipe $200 billion off its market cap. Meta announced 500,000 fewer daily logins and falling income in its results conference on February 1st. According to Zuckerberg, the fall in Facebook users is partly attributable to the rise in popularity of the competing site TikTok. But that's not all, though. The stock market's dip on Wednesday was attributed to a number of other issues, including privacy improvements in Apple's iOS and economic challenges, according to Meta. Apple and TikTok, on the other hand, are the least of Meta's concerns. Meta also revealed in its fourth quarter and full year 2021 figures that its Reality Labs business lost $10 billion while constructing the metaverse. So here is the question that everyone is pondering. Is Zuckerberg's metaverse doomed from the start? Unfortunately, Meta may be nearing the end of its life. Apart from the fact that millions of people despise Facebook, the Facebook metaverse is feared by everyone because of its track record on privacy and censorship. Experts have also cautioned that Facebook's VR metaverse has turned into a breeding ground for predators preying on youngsters. Researchers from CounterHate, a nonprofit organization dedicated to disrupting the architecture of online hate, discovered that Facebook's VR chat is riddled with abuse, harassment, racism, and sexual content. So if I had to wager, I'd bet everything on Microsoft. In fact, Microsoft basically canceled Zuckerberg's Metaverse project before it even got off of the ground, and it won't even have to construct a VR device. Now, this idea may seem ridiculous, but as John Coogan, founder of the Soylent and Lucy companies, explains in the video below, Zuckerberg's strategy is wrong from the start. Despite the fact that Zuckerberg is so committed to the metaverse that he renamed his firm to reflect his commitment and expects to invest $180 billion over the next 10 years to construct it, Coogan shows in this video that there are multiple factors at play, the most of which favor Microsoft. As you may recall, on January 18th, we reported on Microsoft's $68.7 billion all-cash acquisition of the video game behemoth Activision Blizzard. So, how does the metaverse relate to the Microsoft-Activision partnership? Well, unlike Meta, which only recently acquired Oculus, Microsoft controls the Xbox and has been a prominent player in PC and console gaming for 2 decades. So, Microsoft, based in Redmond, Washington, isn't just investing $70 billion on the latest buzzword. If you recall, Zuckerberg announced his Metavision at the time. He stated that he will invest over $180 billion over the next 10 years in order to establish a metaverse. But on the other hand, Microsoft has begun to take over well-established metaverse-oriented games, with Minecraft being one of the most prominent. However, Zuckerberg simply provides Farmville, which does not have a set lifespan. Furthermore, players that are interested in metaverse gameplay and its associated platform are familiar with Minecraft's core features. As a result, Microsoft has blatantly defeated Zuckerberg's Meta world on this point. However, following the purchase of Minecraft in 2014, Microsoft officials began strategizing to cover up and acquire the top metaverse-oriented games one by one. However, as you may have noticed, Facebook's user base is rapidly dwindling. The reason for this, according to Zuckerberg, is that consumers are migrating to other Meta-associated platforms. However, the truth is that many prefer Microsoft-owned products since they have a better metaverse vibe and experience with them. Activision, the creators of Call of Duty and other well-known titles, have done a great job with the metaverse. In the meantime, you can picture how big Microsoft is, because Microsoft owns Minecraft as well as Activision and many other companies. Surprisingly, only Call of Duty has a diverse user base, so you can imagine the level of coverage that Microsoft associates have provided. Facebook, on the other hand, had not done so since they are unable to comprehend the Metaverse program's commercial plan and market needs. In addition, Microsoft's previous operations have centered on acquiring those games in which they hope to see immediate growth. And as a result of this exclusive growth, all Microsoft associative products now have a Metaverse experience. Facebook, on the other hand, only offers a classic game which new players are unlikely to consider. And everyone is a part of Microsoft's gaming cover-up. But with a massive user base split between Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and other Metavision platforms, Zuckerberg can still recover. Microsoft, on the other hand, has once again overtaken Zuckerberg. The VR experience is another factor in Microsoft's victory over Zuckerberg, because virtual reality is the most well-known experience in any metaverse. However, similar to another company model, Microsoft has also made a mark in the industry. Because as you may know, Xbox is Microsoft's most important product, and only the Xbox platform can provide VR experiences. Furthermore, numerous interpretations of the current scenario suggest that Zuckerberg is losing his ability to construct a strong metaverse, particularly in the face of Microsoft. However, there is a chance that Zuckerberg will be able to recover their metaverse vision activities. However, the statement, "Microsoft just killed Zuck's metaverse," is correct. However, it is not certain that Zuckerberg's metavision has become exhausted, as they still have the opportunity to boost their company. Finally, the preceding lines demonstrate that Microsoft is ahead of Zuckerberg in terms of metavision. As they gradually cover the gaming community and provide you with helpful information, gaming is also a method for providing a distinct metaverse experience. However, it would be intriguing to observe what steps Zuckerberg will take in order to eliminate Microsoft's market footprints. What about Google Glass, which is closer to the VR/AR metaverse concept? What is the Microsoft HoloLens? All of them are still alive and well, but as specialist enterprise goods rather than the mass market AR devices that promise to revolutionize how we interact with the world. The promise of Meta is divided into two categories: virtual reality and augmented mixed reality. The latter, on the other hand, has already been addressed by Google, Microsoft, and other smaller third-party firms. In other words, Meta Facebook isn't even a first mover in the market, and it's up against companies who have previously spent billions of dollars on products that are in use. It would have to build gadgets that meet the criteria that others have failed to meet in order to revolutionize AR. Given that it is not a hardware business with a track record of successfully launching specific devices on its own, a healthy dosage of skepticism is required. Now, even though the original founding team has already left the company, it has bought the hugely successful Oculus and is leading global sales of VR headsets. Gaming is without a doubt the most important, if not the most important, driver of VR device purchases. Indeed, throughout his talk, Zuckerberg discussed gaming extensively, emphasizing how games will play an important role in Meta's metaverse. You don't need a big screen to enjoy them. In a way, every computer game, whether it's VR or not, is a miniature metaverse in and of itself, where you may morph into a soldier, gangster, general, racing driver, or business tycoon, and then log out and go back to the real world when you're done. Virtual reality has been around for years with varying degrees of success, with the exception of Half-Life Alyx, where game creator Valve harnessed the iconic brand of its first-person shooter. There are numerous popular titles like Beat Saber, but few that we could categorize as AAA. Meta clearly intends to position itself as a virtual world gatekeeper, capitalizing on the popularity of its heavily subsidized headsets, to act as a middleman, taking a piece of everything that happens in the virtual world. Beyond gaming, Zuckerberg believes that the metaverse will evolve into a world of virtual social gatherings where we will meet with our friends, colleagues, and bosses and have more immersive, personal interactions with them than we have on a phone or laptop screen. So do let us know in the comment section below because we would love to hear from you all. Also, consider subscribing to our channel for more crypto-related content just like this, and turn on post notifications so that you don't miss out on any of our future uploads. That is about it for today. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and we will see you soon in the next video.